Thanks for tuning in. I'm Karen Lair with a look at the top news headlines for Saturday, August 18th. Meridian police officers help keep our communities safe, but sometimes the men and women behind the shield need help too. Officer Kyle Mikowski was shot and injured on the job last month, and now his fellow officers are helping his family deal with the aftermath. The men are working with Idaho Tractor to help Mikowski keep up with his ranch while he continues healing. They're working to raise $8,500.
Everybody loves him. He's a hard worker. You know, he's a great police officer, a great father, and a great husband. He's a really good friend to all of us.
Any money raised that surpasses that $8,500 mark will go to the Injured and Fallen Officer Fund, which supports officers all over the country. Well, the state agency that manages 2.4 million acres of state endowment lands has named its new leader. Governor Otter and other Idaho Land Board members on Friday selected Dustin Miller to lead the Idaho Department of Lands. Miller has worked closely with conservation efforts under the governor since 2012 and received a bachelor's degree in environmental science from the University of Idaho. Miller started his career as a wildland firefighter and will now lead more than 320 full-time employees and 250 seasonal employees. Well, nothing quite says summer like the Western Idaho Fair, and this weekend plenty of fair food, farm animals, and fun for the whole family. Festivities kicked off on Friday at Expo Idaho in Garden City, but events run until next Sunday. Aside from the typical carnival rides, visitors can get up close and personal with animals in the petting zoo and watch live performances from musicians, comedians, and even a hypnotist. Events run until 11 o'clock Saturday and run Sunday from noon to 11.
Now, Steve Liebenthal with the On Your Side forecast.
And pretty decent weather for fairgoers. Tomorrow will be a little bit hotter than Saturday. Saturday, our afternoon highs just getting into the low 90s. On Sunday, we're expecting afternoon highs in the mid 90s, and that's because an area of low pressure that is on the other side of the Continental Divide, but has been drawing some cooler air into southeastern Idaho. That's going to shift off to the east, and as it does, high pressure will strengthen over the northwest. That's why our temperatures will warm on Sunday. Then on Monday, we're looking at an area of developing low pressure that will bring clouds to many locations, will bring the possibility of showers and thunderstorms, especially to mountain locations. It's not out of the question that we would see a thunderstorm in the Treasure Valley again on Monday afternoon and Monday evening, but overall it's only a 20% chance. So just a possibility, not a probability at this point. For the most part, we'll be seeing sunny skies after a high in the mid to upper 90s on Sunday. Temperatures will drop down into the 90s for afternoon highs, the low 90s that is. 96 is our forecast high on Sunday. We're down to 91 on Monday with that chance of a thunderstorm, especially over mountain locations. Low 90s will be the rule right through Thursday, and then temperatures drop a bit for the weekend. By Saturday, a high of 86. For the latest news headlines and up-to-the-minute weather forecast, go to 6onyourside.com.